Where's the paper at? Oh, put it in there.
Can you focus?
Well, how about that, mister? This is going to be a fiasco tonight. He's taking her all the way out to New Jersey at 2 o'clock in the morning. He hasn't even given a thought about how he's going to get home. Now that's what I call the complete gentleman. I wonder if he's going to spend the night. Oh, you don't think? Not my mother. Then again, anything can happen with the Sheik of Budapest. Oh boy, what a night. Hey, I got an idea. Let's take the bottle of scotch downstairs, ring all the bells, and yell, "Police!" just to see who comes out of whose apartment. Paul? What's the matter, darling? Don't you feel well?
What a rotten thing to do. To your own mother.
What?
Do you have any idea how she felt just now? Do you know what kind of a night this was for her?
It's not over yet.
Yeah, well, you didn't see her here sitting 2 minutes ago. You were upstairs with that Hungarian Duncan Hines. Well, she was miserable. Her face was longer than that trip we took tonight.
She never said a thing to me.
Yeah, well, she's too good a sport. She went the whole cockeyed way. Boy, oh boy, dragging a woman like that to the middle of the harbor for a bowl of sheep.
It was Greek bean soup, and at least she tasted it. She didn't poke at it with her knife, throwing cute little epigrams like, "Ho, ho, ho, I think there's someone in there."
That's right, that's right. At least I was honest about it. You ate 2 bowls because you're trying to impress Al Capone at the next table.
What are you so angry about, Paul?
I just told you I feel terrible for your mother.
Why? Where is she at this very minute? Alone with probably the most attractive man she has ever met. Don't tell me that doesn't beat the hell out of hair curlers in the Late Late Show.
Oh, I can just hear it now. What a sparkling conversation. He's probably telling her about some chicken cacciatore he cooked for the Halam of Tibet while she's sitting there shoving pink pills in her mouth.
Never can tell what people talk about when they're alone. You're concerned. You think I am concerned? Don't think I'm concerned. I am plenty concerned. I am not going to get 1 wink of sleep until that phone rings in the morning. But until then, I am just glad that there is finally something for me to be concerned about. What I'm really concerned about is you.
Me? Me?
I'm beginning to wonder if you're capable of having a good time.
Why? Because I threw my gloves in the winter?
No, because there isn't the least bit of adventure in you. You know who you are? You're a watcher. There are watchers in this world, and there are doers. And the watchers sit around watching the doers do. And tonight, you watched, and I did.
Yeah, well, it was harder to watch what you did than it was for you to do what I was watching.
You won't let your hair down for a minute. You can't relax for 1 night. Boy, Paul, sometimes you act like a...
Like a what? A stuffed shirt?
I didn't say that.
That's what you were implying.
That's what you were anticipating. I didn't say you were a stuffed shirt, but you are extremely proper and dignified.
Oh, proper and dignified. When? When was I proper and dignified?
All right, the other night at Delfino's, you were drunk, right?
Right, I was stoned.
There you are. I had no idea until you told me in the morning. You're a funny kind of drunk. Just sit around looking unhappy, watching your coat.
I was watching my coat because I saw someone else watching my coat. Look, if you want, I can get drunk for you sometime. Make me look like a slob. Make your hair stand on end.
Isn't necessary.
When else? When else is I proper and dignified?
Always. You're always dressed right, you always look right, you always say the right things. You're very close to being perfect.
That was a rotten thing to say, Corey.
I have never seen you without a jacket. Before we were married, I was sure you slept with a tie.
Oh, no, just for very formal suits.
You can't even walk into the candy store and ask the lady for a Tootsie Roll. You gotta walk up to the counter, point at it, and say, "I'll have that thing in the brown and white wrapper."
That's ridiculous.
And you're not. That's just the trouble. Like the other night, and you wouldn't walk barefoot with me in Washington Square Park. Why not?
Very simple answer. It was 17 degrees.
Yes, and that's very sensible and logical, except it isn't any fun.
You know what? Maybe I am too proper and dignified for you, Corey. Maybe you would have been happier with someone a little more colorful and flamboyant, like the geek.
Would have been a lot more laughs than a stuffed shirt.
Oh, I thought you said I wasn't.
Well, you are now.
I can't take this. I got a court case in the morning. I can't take this.
Where are you going?
To sleep.
Now? How can you sleep now?
I'm going to close my eyes and count Kenichis. Good night.
You can't go to sleep now. We're having a fight.
You have to fight, and when you're through, turn off the lights.
Oh, you can even control your emotions. It makes me insane.
Look, Corey, I'm just as upset as you are. But when I get hungry, I eat. When I get tired, I sleep. You eat and sleep too. Don't deny it. I've seen you.
Not in the middle of a crisis.
What crisis? We're just yelling a little.
You don't consider this a crisis? Our whole marriage hangs in the balance.
Oh, yes. When did that happen?
Just now. It is suddenly very clear that you and I have absolutely nothing in
I see. Corey, why? Because I won't walk barefoot in the park in winter? Corey, you haven't got a case. Adultery, yes. Cold feet, no.
Don't oversimplify this. Can't you see I'm angry?
Corey, it's 2:15. Let's see, if I can fall asleep in about half an hour, I can get about 5 hours of sleep. Look, I'll tell you what. I'll call you from court tomorrow morning and we can fight over the phone.
You will not go to sleep. You will stay here and fight to save our marriage.
If our marriage hinges on breeding fish balls and poofa-poo pie, it's not worth saving. Listen, I am now going to crawl into our tiny little single-space bed. If you care to join me tonight, we'll be sleeping from left to right.
You won't discuss it. You're afraid to discuss it. I married a coward. A coward.
Corey. Hey, Corey. You bring the pail of the closet stripping.
Oh, I hate you. I hate you. I really hate you.
Corey, there's one thing I learned in court. Be careful when you're tired and angry, because you may say something you will soon regret. Let me tell you something. I am now tired and angry.
And a coward.
Corey, now I will say something I will soon regret. Listen, you know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe we have absolutely nothing in common at all. Maybe we rush into this marriage just a little too fast. Maybe love isn't enough. Maybe two people should have to get checked for more than just a blood test. Maybe they should have to check for common sense, understanding, and emotional maturity.
All right. Why don't you get a pass in the Supreme Court then? Only those couples bearing a letter from their psychiatrist proving they're well-adjusted will be permitted to be married.
You're impossible.
You're unbearable!
You belong in nursery school.
It's a lot more fun than a home for fuddy-duddies!
All right, Corey. Let's not get.
Don't you touch me! Don't want you near me ever again! No! I can't even look at you. I can't even be in the same room with you now.
Why?
How can you feel this way?
When I feel what way?
The way you feel about me.
Corey, you're hysterical.
I am not hysterical. I know exactly what I'm saying. It's no good between us, Paul. It never will be ever again.
Holy cow!
I'm sorry.
P6, cry. Go ahead and cry.
You tell me when to cry. I will cry when I want to cry, and I will not have my crying children out of this apartment.
What do you mean, out of this apartment?
You certainly don't think we're going to live here together after tonight, do you?
Are you serious?
Of course I'm serious. I want a divorce.
A divorce? What?
Paul, I can't. Good night.
Corey, no. Corey, will you come back here?
Why?
Because I want to know why you want a divorce.
I told you why. You and I have absolutely nothing in common.
Oh, what about the 6 days at the plaza?
6 days does not a week make.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I just want a divorce.
You know, I think you really mean it.
I do.
So every time we just have a little fight, you're going to want a divorce?
There aren't going to be any more little fights, Paul. This is it. It's the end. Good night.
Corey, you mean to say, will you come down here?
Why?
Because I don't want to yell! All the way! All the way!
Right, the crazy neighbors might hear us.
You're serious?
Dead serious.
You mean the whole thing? Going to court, signing papers, shaking hands, goodbye, forever, finished, divorced.
That's what I mean.
Well, I guess there's nothing left to be said. Well, good night, Corey.
Where are you going?
To bed.
Now? Don't you want to talk about it?
At 2:30 in the morning?
I can't sleep until this thing is settled.
Well, it's a 3-month process, Corey. You might want to at least take a nap.
Don't have to get snippy.
Well, Devin, I'm sorry, but when I plan vacations, I'm happy, and when I plan divorces, I'm snippy. Look, you want to plan this thing? Let's plan it. Do you want a quick divorce or a small, painful one?
I'm going to bed!
No, you don't go to bed. You stay right here. You get no divorce from me.
You can try acting civilized.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll be civilized. Charmed, you're not going
I've got it on here.
Now sit down, because there's a lot of legal and technical details to go through.
Can't you do all this? I don't know anything about legal things.
So now I have to do her, and you have to watch her, right, Corey? Isn't that right?
Is this what I really like?
Yes. Yes, it is.